Now that you have finished patching your lights and organizing them into groups, we are going to show you how to control them. You will use two sections of the console when controlling your fixtures. First is the attribute section, which will allow you to select the attribute you want to adjust. Second is the encoder wheels, which you will use to program to the individual attributes. To start, choose which fixtures or groups you want to make adjustments to by selecting them either on the touchscreen window, the selection area of the console, or by using the keypad. For example, let's say we want to select fixtures 1 through 8 as well as fixture 10, but not fixture 3. On the touchscreen, we would simply press the buttons 1, 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 10. You will see each button turn to a light blue when selected. To remove the selection, press the clear button. When using the selection area, press the fixture button, and you will see that it is selected by the red LED indicator light. Then press 1 and 2, and then press 4, and while holding it down, press 8, which will select the range of 4 through 8. Then tap 10, and you're done making your selection. If you prefer the old school method of punching in your selection on the keypad, make sure the selection type you want is enabled, in this case it is fixture, and type in 1 through 8 plus 10 minus 3. And hit enter. Now that you have your fixtures selected, you can finally begin having a bit of fun with them. We suggest you begin by testing your fixtures to make sure they are responding correctly. If they are not, you may need to go back and check your fixture's address and channel mode. We are going to start by selecting all of our hypno beams by pressing the hypno beam group that we created in the last section, and then press Fixture Open Full in the fixture selection window. All the hypnos are now lit up. Another way of doing this would be to select the group of fixtures again and then double-click the Locate key. Using either options does more than just taking the dimmer channel to full. Pressing Locate will set your fixtures to the pre-programmed locate values set in the fixture's profile. We'll cover how to edit profiles in a later video. Now we will show you how to control the dimmer channel of your fixtures. We will select the hypno beams. And to control the intensity of this group, there are a few ways to do it. Double tapping at will bring them to full, and double tapping on the period sends the fixtures to 0. Using the plus and minus buttons, adjust the intensity by 10% up and down. And by selecting the intensity attribute, allows the use of wheel A to make fine adjustments. You will notice that the fixture came up in full white. This is because the default values for the fixture are the same as the locate values in the fixture's profile. To change this color, we will select the color mix attribute, and above encoder wheels A, B, and C, you now see that they say red, green, and blue. By spinning the center encoder wheel, we are now removing the green to create a nice fuchsia color. Now let's take a minute to talk about the attribute keys and some special functions you can use to make your programming life easier. Next to the dimmer attribute button, we have the pan and tilt. This changes the labels under the encoder wheels and allows you to adjust the pan and tilt of your fixture. Some users might prefer to have the fixture move in the opposite direction of the wheel, so to change this, go into your patch and invert the pan, tilt, or both to accommodate your personal preference. But make sure you do this first. Changing this after you start programming will change the position of these fixtures in all of your cues. Next, we have the color attribute button, which is used for static colors such as a color wheel or color presets. Pressing this attribute can bring up a table of sub-attributes that can be selected with the D encoder. Sub-attributes are programmed into the fixture profile and are not available for all channels. The Color Mix button is for units that mix several colors together. The console knows when you have RGB or CMY colors in your profile. By pressing the attribute name on the touchscreen, it will bring up a color picker to choose your color visually. Expanded color mixing options like white, amber, UV, and lime have to be mixed in by hand. Gobo 1 and Gobo 2 is where you would select your gobo or template. Beam is where you can find things like zoom and focus. Effect will have attributes such as prisms and animation wheels. And control is where you will go to reset your fixture and enable your fixture's advanced functions. Each of these attribute keys can have up to 3 pages. These can be accessed by pressing the specific attribute key more than once. When programming an entire group of fixtures, there will be times where you will want to edit each fixture individually. In order to do this, you can use the arrow keys to go through the fixture's numerical order one by one. Or you can use the odd-even button to swap between odd and even numbered fixtures. Once you are done editing each fixture individually and you want to return to editing the entire group, just press the Find button at the top of the console or in the fixture window. Just don't confuse Find with Locate, as they have different functions. Next, we will show you the fixture alignment feature. Here you can select between mid 1, mid 2, mid 3, left, and right alignment modes. Here we will demonstrate the different modes using pan and tilt attributes. Mid 1, okay. Mid 2, okay. Mid 3, okay. Left, and right.